Mm-hmm.
No need for this.
Mm-hmm. This is the big candle. Maybe you can cut inside a little bit in the wick.
Yeah.
But there was big fire. We forgot it. Then welcome back, everyone. Can you hear me now? Okay. Welcome back. All the Dharma brothers and sisters, including the one white cat and everything. See, there are somebody pictures. The white cat. Who is this? White cat. So now, before you need to bring your dadars, damaru, bell, vajra, all whatever you have in front of you, your desk. Then we know when you use it, and we will use this simultaneously together. All right, now we can let me short meditate. We have right now after the lunch. Maybe some need to make relaxing our mind. So please comfortable your body position, and then most important your mind. Relaxing is like the ocean, so stable. And when not meditate, then our mind is like the small river, very busy, looks like going non-stop. Or edge of the ocean waves, thoughts coming constantly continue. And then meditate and understand the nature of the mind is like, very powerful. And thought is the realization or the ornament. So not need any rejection, not need to bend anything. Just the nature it is. You can meditate in your object, see, or just listen the sound. Or sometimes the great teacher can give you blessing pill and put in your tongue. Then you focus on the taste. So things like that. Whatever you weigh and comfortable. So then there are new practitioners when meditate. All the body positions, yes, they call 7 characteristics. Like Buddha Bharujana, cross the leg, 1. And then your spine is straight, is 2. And then you're relaxing your shoulder, not engaging, not craggy, just at nature. And then your eye gazing is not up, touching or tip in your nose and eye contact. And your head looks like the rice or barley grow, they're very heavy, just a little bit down, not up or not complete down. So this is when next let down. And your tongue is up in the upper part of your jaw. So that kind, and then hands together, they go 7 characteristic Buddha Bharujana position. So this gives us meditation is more meaningful and more suitable because your back spine is straight, looks like become in the highway and no traffic. Your spine is like straight, The circulation is easy to flow. Your body is a little bit easy or lazy, and then the circulation cannot go straight because it looks like the channel is blocked someplace. You need everything straight. If you could, and this is the way in the body position. Then the mind, this is just naturally flow themselves. And when you meditate, your mind going somewhere, and you recognize, not allowed to go too far. You recognize, and mind easy to come back, and they stay with us. Sometimes you're going to see the Gachin Rinpoche, always they are in dharma, called the meditation bells, like this, The great military, but they have this called meditation bell. So this is many different regions. One thing they put in your back is very comfortable sporting in your back because they're pushing in your back spine. The traditional in blue outside, red inside. This is the method in wisdom, or the great Kagyu tradition, the two men deities. If you practice Mahamudra lineage, you are Yidam Chakra Sambara. Now, 6 Naroba Yoga is the Vajra Yogini. So those two combination in become in your bell, meditation bell. So now meditate means Tibetan called Tsam. Tsam means border. I cannot go outside this house. People believe I'm retreating this inside house. Not only your body, your mind. And people, your body only outside you count retreat. And all the jail is what you not called retreat, because you cannot go outside. Especially the mind needs to stay with the inside house. Then you see right now the meditation belt, like great military was built. You put it in your neck or your knees. That's your borderline, your mind, how far go. Beyond this circle in your knee, and maybe your meditation is not focused because your mind already outside box or outside ring, what do you call? So that is where we ring the bell, and your two hands, two hands touching to like this way, and thumbs touching, and then stay nearer below the navel. Otherwise, our mind is so busy, need touching everywhere. So then wherever your hands go and eyes go, eye different directions, consciousness go there, there's no focus. So that is where, see, Lord Buddhas, they go begging bowl, with the Buddhas holding the bowl is like egg. They cannot put in the table because there's no bottom. The Buddhas, the wisdom said, monks and nuns only holding this bowl, the consciousness continually focus, they meditate. Makes sense. Our own cups, we can make the bottom, we can sit any place. But our mind not sit any place. So the Buddhist practitioners, they're holding this symbolic, especially called, Tibetan called Hlung Si, the begging bowl. Everybody know, right, what it looks like? Yes. So that's the idea to holding. This hold physically touching your hand, mentally no responsibility to only concentrate that way. So this helps when you meditate, hands touching together, not next to the mice or phone or message or cup or tea. When meditate them, After that meditation, then of course, tea, water or touching this, okay. Meditate means within a small or short time is concentrate. So we can do that. Okay. Now we can practice Amitayus, and everyone you have the bells and damarus. How many you have the dadar, the long love banner? How many you don't have? Or maybe some fabrics and piece, something we can demonstration to make, how to make. At the most you have. Okay. You have this kind, or one we have in from so how many you have? Okay, how many you have? Other everybody you have, most you have. How many you have? Yeah, this I saw. This good. Yes, most you have. Oh, some very fancy. All right. So yeah, like she has one similar, the top one. Yeah, give me one. No, the other one, like this one. Okay, you can change it. You can change it. Show me. Okay, if you don't have data, and you can get like this one. See, top is looks like the arrow. People can exercise in top. But also see here a little bit, and piece metal. So this is for the perfect for dadar. So then see here the perfect size, maybe 4 inches, wide, and there may be almost 1 yard as long. Okay, if you don't have if you make new, if this is a bamboo, they need 3 joints. 3 joints. See here, like 1, 2, 3. So that's the physically. This is a real traditional. See, sharp in the bottom, and top in here some the special feathers. Sometimes there are 5. Give me 5 round. So sometimes you see top is the 5. So this I made, a little bit the 5. This the 5 symbols. So this kind the similar. Remember we have the vajras. Today our demonstration for exercise. Remember the colors, 5 symbolic wisdom, especially the 5 elements. See here, mostly you have the 5 ring vajras, 9 ring or 9 cross vajra, 3 many different things. Some the secret vajrayana practice in the vajras looks like completely open. 1, 2, 3, it looks like open. Similar in the Hindu code, Trishu, 3 Trishus, Shiva holding similar open. Most of them you familiar, 5 the tips or 9 tips. Similarity here is with the dadar and the 5 elements. This especially for the longevity is connected directly in the element. Remember, your fire element and very close to the wind element is called the friendship. When you fire element say very angry, and then the wind say go ahead, push a little more, and your back pain, your headache, because the fire is a symbol, is burning. Remember, fire is not bad. Fire is becoming love, yours become compassion. So this each color is the outside element, same is inside element. Outside or inside element goes wrong because this is called 5 negatives, such as anger, attachment, and so forth. This is same color and train transform called 5 or wisdoms to complete and benefit, nothing becoming obstacle. So this is the 5 color. So then when we use, some to go first a little bit to turn left, begin in your sandal, turn left a little bit, and then full of the circle. So, slowly. So inside your hands slowly, not need to tight, or slowly the circle. So then go back again the center, then go back and begin halfway in left. This is then full ways to circle, and this way. You got it? How to use. This is one. Then the fabric, maybe the white silk is the difficulty you cannot find it. Here it's stable. And this one, the size is good. And you can cut bottom on here triangle shape. I have here some scissors. I asked somebody scissors somewhere. And I need yes. Yes. Yes, I got scissors. So you can cut this way, just direct, cut directly or straight, or I like this way. I will show you how to do. It's not really difficult. That is way. So this one, and then coming down. So now you need to, this looks like base with the plastic or nylon. So you can lighter, it's not coming to something like that. This is the stable, very easy to stay. Make sense? So then it depends how you have a top there. Same is like this, maybe 5 inches, and then first you will simple way, same up maybe near the top. Then you can measure, maybe say maybe 5 or 6 inches, not here, together, and then easy to come down. All right. So this way, then if your ornament mirrors, different size mirrors, if you are maybe glass mirrors, okay. And sometimes this mirror is very good for, see, inside the 12 links for zodiacs and vajras and 8 specials, many things. And you can start like this in different ornaments, or you can make yourself the clear mirror and inexpensive jewelries, looks like keychain, and attach there, and that's a nice way to use it. But something need ornament, and sometimes we use the ornament as the mineral, all the minerals. So there's a pearl, turquoise, and all the amethyst, lapis lazuli, because those is the power of the mineral bring to you whatever you need to fix in your body. All those are connected. Make sense? So this is how you make. And now here, order which ones go first, which ones go together. It's not much. With the 5 elements, you can say first is space, and then the space you will say blue, and then maybe the white cloud, the white, and the red is between the lighting. All right. Then the green, as you can call the wood or water, is green, and the last one is the yellow, is the earth. You can put together this way is the 5 element. Or first you can white is the east Buddha family, and second Sharho is the yellow is south family, and then red is the west Buddha family, then green or Ratna family in the north, blue is central Buddha Bhajan family. So either way is those 2 different colors. How do you put line? Okay. So then you have the vase, the dada or the banner or holder, depends on what you have. Maybe you have maybe bottle, maybe something you can put rice, or you can make your own design with the clay, or you have piece of gem with a hole, and you can put inside something clay they can hold it. Because the banner is very tall, unstable. Next to you maybe candles and something, butter lamps. It's not stable, especially the silk, easy to catch fire. So this we need to make sure. So now we practice time. Dada use in the right hand. Dada always when you swan room in your side in right hand. 2 ways, right and left. When the Buddhic case is the right, his hand means our left. But we practice time our side. Wherever you face, your right hand side, left in the banner. Make sense? So I know you all know, but I'm trying to fresh reminding or repeat a little bit here and there. So there's nothing wrong, nothing loose, right? Nothing get new, but nothing loose. So now You have the Vajra and the bell. Yes. I have here a lot of things, you know. Okay. So now here, Vajra holding. Always when you put your left side, okay, everybody can see, when you pick up this way and you use, see, cross in perfectly Vajra in. Sometimes people a little bit didn't know Vajra put your right side easy to pick up. No, left, the bell is your right, Vajra is your left. When you on the table, you can see cross my hands, that's where you pick up. So see, sometimes, you know, the Sajigarjin Rinpoche, you know, in giving teaching, empowerment, Lama Abu, how to give this bell in for him, like this way, and give for him. See, he perfectly crossed the Garjin Rinpoche right hand, holding the left Vajra, and he do perfect this way. Make sense? If you didn't get it, you say, no, I didn't get it. It's nothing wrong. We have time, you know. Don't guess too much. Everybody know how to. Where you move here? Don't near the computer.
Ask you a question.
Yeah, go ahead.
You were saying the bell goes to your right hand, but you're holding it in your left.
Vajra left?
Bell to the left hand, Vajra to the right. Is that correct?
It's not correct.
But
the correct is Vajra is your left.
Okay.
See, my hands are this way, right?
Okay.
When I'm holding the Vajra bell, I'm cross. See here, my Vajra and left. Now I'm used. See how to do. That is what we see in your hand.
Right now, you're holding the Vajra in your right hand.
Yes.
Okay, good.
When you on your table, Vajra is your left.
I'm dyslexic.
Yeah.
That's why I have to
Yes.
ask.
I get it now.
Makes sense? Then when you see the Vajra is not too high, like your chin, not too low in your heart. Or the bell, I'm talking bell, always near your heart level. Okay? Same as the Vajra is not too high. Sometimes, you know, the physical different things. But usually, Vajra is above in the bell, center in your heart. Usually, people sometimes do this way, no, turn on your heart this way, right? And then you, after you finish, put it back in the left, and the Vajra right in the bell. Everybody get it? Yeah, today we exercise day, you know. No,
Got
rush.
it.
All right, you got it? Okay, yes. So now, if you use Damaru is your right side, next to the bell. Okay, so we, I know most of you are the many years a long practitioner. If just in case if the new people first use the Damaru and maybe bell, this way I'm just a little bit exercise. Okay, see here, Damaru. This one in your ring finger, in the small finger, between there, and you're holding here. Did you see how I holding before that? And then this way and up perfectly, right? Everybody can see the between the ring finger and the smaller finger. Come there, and sometimes we will use the Lama's and still they're holding because two fingers responsibility, you know, the two fingers don't drop. So, you know, see here. So got it. So in the monastery, this is what we call Chongjo. You know, used for the people prayer in somebody's house, going there, easy one. And the monastery one, size like maybe 6 foot. And especially the short monks and the big chanting master, he cannot hold it, but big, you know, they make very nice and their ornament and big fabric. So anyway, the sizes doesn't matter, most come like this size, right? Then this called the small Damaru. This morning I saw one person holding the Jiu practice. Jiu Daru is a little different, you know. This one, so you use only this angle. not whole rings. You see here, only 2 fingers, not a whole. Then when you use, don't look at the damaru, but look in the middle, because you're right, the damaru, left your bell. This is the new practitioner is difficult. You're looking in a concentrate your damaru, bell is sleeping, and you look the bell, damaru is not working, and you both there, you lost the text. It's happen. It's no problem. Remember, bell is a little lower than damaru, so this way here, 1, 2, 3, then up, 1, 2, 3, up, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so this is your bonus exercise to how to use it. I know you most all you know. So anybody they have questions, unclear, Dada, we use the damaru and the bells and the water, holding it and how to bag and things like that. Any question?
Lama, maybe you could explain why you go up and down with the damaru, what the significance is of that.
It is simple, easy. Looks like our life, sometimes up, sometimes down. No, joking. But this is, significantly up through the space of sky, sound can reach to the whole universe. The Damaru we call Tongbanyi. Damaru is the symbol for the emptiness. Bell is wisdom. With meditation, we always say the emptiness and the wisdom is a combination together. So this is called the Jowo practice. Remember, Tongyi Daru. The damaru is a symbol for the emptiness. So when they use, this one is a very different, unique. Sometimes they say liberate to the samsara, liberate to the samsara. So each sound, the unique meaning. And the Jowo practice also different, but this is right now use the sadhana use. So that is where up and higher, and the reaching to the sound to all beings. Any here questions?
I have a question.
You have questions? Sure.
Lamala, I was wondering whether the damaru is supposed to also hold the doje together with damaru or no?
No, sometimes when part of the vajra and holding damaru, it depends you. It's possible, but no necessarily say damaru vajra need together.
Okay.
And the vajra is always here. Damaru and bell is together. Yes. Okay, I think looks everybody got it. So now we will go together once the sadhana practice, and then we will tell you where you're preparing talks and things like that. Amitayus Retreat, you need to talk, some Ganachakra things. Whatever you have, that's fine. Your cookies or your meal or fruit, anything. This is we object to the offering to the Amitayus and Amitayus Retreat and mandalas and surround. Okay. So now share the text. Okay. So you have the, okay, everybody they have, okay. Yeah, teacher, you also the Zoom, you have? Oh, that's good. Okay, that's everyone good. Oh, now here, so say longevity practice of magic Tibet Gyalmo tradition. So this morning we received the magic Tibet Gyalmo empowerment, from the Amitayus. come from the magic Tibet Jemo. Magic Tibet Jemo is the manifestation, the Amitayus. Then here, Lama Dalhagbel Chatsalo. So this is the explain what you needed. There are many different sadhanas. This is the one of the shortest one. And also you say the Dunzonam, the mandala, many different mandalas. You will make the sand mandala or painting mandala, image mandala, or real from the mandala. And the Medo Tsumbunga means the 5 different directions, and there are flower mandalas, also mandala. And then the middle of there for perfect the dharma, Chador. This morning we show here Chador. Tenden means it not big, not too small, or not or traditional. They need to whatever they say need to. And then again, Tsen. Also, we did morning this eating, long pill, and nectar we have, and dadar as we have, and dharma kador. You remember I showed this morning, and the dharma is tradition in Tibet. I always say American spirit, maybe they don't like the dharma, so maybe something you can get some donut or bagels. Whatever you have, you can keep in there, okay. Or fruit, And Shovashams, this offering to your shrine room. Then the water master. This means you are the your room in the water master. So what they needed here, Vajra, bell, damaru, vas, all necessary in the preparation in the front. Then they're taking refuge, good motivation, same as others. So this I'm just looking to the directly in Tibetan letter. I'm not looking bottom of the translation. So maybe it's getting the point there, but not word by word, not the same. So Dana, can you read this one in instruction one? Homage to the Guru.
Homage to the Guru and the Supreme Deity. Here, if one wishes to perform the very concise longevity practice of Drukung Kagyu tradition, place a proper longevity dharma, adorned with an image of Amitayus, in the center of a sand mandala, or 5 heaps of flowers. This is accompanied with longevity pills, longevity elixir, and an arrow with silk ribbons. In front of those place a white dharma and offerings. Place the necessary things such as the vajra, bell, and a divinity vase in front of the master. After that, go for refuge and generate bodhicitta.
Mary, there's a table there.
And delegate the
can bring table
preliminary
there.
dharma as usual.
Okay. So now I can show you one more things. Many maybe you have maybe a vase like this kind, Vase means this way, and any materials, most are copper, brass, and metals, and then expensive ones are silvers and gold, or you can maybe nice glasses, Then maybe top of them maybe you need like peacock feathers, or you can put something one of the evergreen trees, a small branch, and also this okay. Those we do in traditional. Oh, I don't have this vase. Maybe it's missing something. This don't feel. Whatever you have, use it. Some there maybe ceramic vase or maybe some glasses. Not need necessarily the same shape. If you have the option A, B, C, if you option A, traditional is good. And right now you don't have anything, so option B, so you can use it. But not broken, not a crack, and just try to clean, clear, no broken. Make sense? Okay. Go back to sadhana. Now here is the supplication. So I'm trying to just a little bit roughly talk a little bit, and then we will easy to practice, because meaning is you need know more than how many countings. Countings good for the inspire, but you need to know the meaning. Here supplication. So now here is it. Chilab Kundu Kagyu Lama Das. All the blessings, it depends on the gurus. Not a guru is not talking outside somebody, strange guy or girl, you know. Guru's talking is the outer guru, inner guru, secret gurus. There are 3 or 9 different gurus. Remember? 9 refuges. Remember those? For outer 3 refuges, Buddha, Dharma, Sangha. That's called outer 3 jewels, 3 silver gems. Inner, Lama, Yidam, Ngondro is inner refuges. Bendu, channel, chakra is the secret. Those is called the 3 different or 9 different refuge object. So those, one of them to bring connection to you. So this connection is like root of the tree or root of the essence. So guru is the essence of the guru, is the essence of the everything. Because remember, Lama is a guru, Idam is a guru, Dagini is the guru, protection is the guru. Because we have say some beautiful tangas or statues, it's wonderful. Do you have any question? You can call them. Maybe they answer you, maybe not. So the person living in front of you, they will ask question. So that is the way you will say, okay, this is my meditation, there's a right or wrong and a guide. This way you purify, this way you clarify your mind. Next one, please give in the supreme and common cities. Most you know supreme city, common cities, everybody can achieve. Buddhism or non-Buddhism or non-believers. For example, in your house, someone, the accomplishment city or the third eye say, oh, you're very rich. And the person said, no, my credit card is very dead. I owe a lot of money. Still I didn't pay my high school or the college fee. They say, no, you are very rich. How? You know, you can say that's for me. They say, yeah, I saw your house, bathroom, and you're next to the such room, huge diamond rock in your there. See, sometimes there you're rich, you don't know. But your practice is bigger than the diamond. We're always thinking poor, we're not poor. See, they're talking this morning, we are very rich because very close to the enlightenment, because this precious life. That's called the supreme city, common city. Common means, remember, those scientists, people finding rocks and minerals, it's not religion based, but they will just, their skill, they will experience the finding all those minerals. Those minerals become in your temporarily rich. So this is called common cities. Supreme city means completely be free from the sufferings. No more to rebirth the samsaric. If you're coming back, your choice, you know, time and the place. Like Lord Buddha said, rebirth in Shakya family in a specific place, because through that way in the benefit. It may be wrong place and there's no benefit. That is the enlightened mind can see a right place and a right time. That's called the supreme city. Please, this is the supplicate the longevity Buddha. Now we get this all the supreme city, all the removed obstacle is Dagas and Dagini protectors voluntary to come to our place. When something we wrong, and then they're missing and they also protect the work, because we're missing something, the energy is not working, function like samaya or something. That is the reason I'm constantly, single point constantly supplicate you, Amitayus. Please, please think for the all sentient beings to liberate. And especially the longevity achieved stage or rich. So again, I'm just looking directly in Tibetan word to word. Can you read now English? Next one, supplication.
To the root and lineage gurus, embodiments of all blessings, to the Bhagavan longevity deity, bestowing the supreme accomplishment, to the Dakinis and Dharma protectors who defeat all adversity, I supplicate with a one-pointed mind of longing. With compassion, please guide me and all the infinite beings to the state without death.
Okay. So now we can reciting together once Tibetan. When our teachers teach in the monastery, there's a first paragraph if you know what the meaning, and then the related to the whole volumes and the whole sadhanas. Makes sense. We just explained the supplication. That's very richness, you know. That's why we see why we do this, what is significant benefit. So sub in other. So we will just you need to think about it. The meaning, just I explained, is just short. So that is you will related to the all bottom sadhanas more important. Then you like or do practice. When your mind open, and then the blessings easy to receive. You think this, oh boy, this is too long. I need to go to work. It's not finished. It's too long. I will jump to the only short mantra. Then the short mantra, short blessing. The long open mind, enjoy, everything's calm in your. It makes sense? And then like we will say, yeah, something is okay. Okay, now next, we'll let go, let longer more. Now here said the offering same is usually you have water offering. You would usually need 7 bowls, and then the 2 water offerings. The next one is maybe flower, and then incense, then candle, another water, and you have dharma or fruit. That's called the offering. Or maybe you can 7 bowls, all the food, the water. Either was okay. So now here the offering mantra: Om Vajra Sova Rena Kam Om Sorva Bidda Pura Pura Sura Sura Avartaya Hos. That's the tongue from. Now water is allowed to offering Buddhist and Bodhisattva. Also water offering allowed the spirits, all the whoever needed this mantra can transform him, whatever needed. Then we have to receive the empowerment this morning. Now you can allow to yourself become the Buddha Amitayus. So here, Buddha Amitayus. So we can first maybe read in English. You have to get an idea. And then I can go in Tibetan. And then you have some questions. We can question answer also sessions. Okay.
I appear as Amitayus. Light radiates from the seed syllable at the heart center and invites the victorious ones of the 10 directions with their retinues in the form of Amitayus into the space before me.
Okay. Then always need near, because you have the your own showroom. No, you don't have attendance, right? Before this, the inviting the Buddha Amitayus, you need your incense burner next to you, incense for you, lighting near you. This is what we call in here. I'm independent. You know, this is you are independent. So you need to take care. So each room or each person's showroom, that is where before you invitation Amitayu in the small offerings, the incense. Rang tseba me de sebe tuge sawon ge wei Choju Jawa Sedan Jewo Korje Tseba Meji Number Dunje Nangara Jendong. Bandara Samanzai Pema Asana Dida Dam Name Survai Dada Gada Sabari Ware Babam Garu Om Survai Dada Gada Sabari Ware Argam Waiting Bubad Ubam Aloge Gende Nivudi Shabda Bardi. Now, this one is the Samilam prayers, and first maybe read to English, then go back in Tibetan together.
To all those who are worthy of praise, I prostrate with bodies as numerous as atoms in this universe, and praise them continuously with supreme faith.
The next one, next down, and yeah, this one English there.
I take refuge in the three jewels, confess each non-virtue and misdeeds, rejoice in the virtues of beings, hold on to Buddha awakening in my mind. In the Buddha, Dharma, and Supreme Assembly, I take refuge till awakening is reached. To fully accomplish the aims of self and others, I shall arouse the mind of awakening. Having aroused the mind of Supreme Awakening, I invite all beings to be my guests. I shall practice the delightful supreme conduct of bodhisattvas. May I become a Buddha for the benefit of beings.
Oh, okay. Now this is one reciting, and you need your hands together in your heart, and you usually need it 3 times, and depends if you have time, once English, 3 times in English, once Tibetan, something like that. So today we already finished once English, we can do only one in Tibetan. Kunjo som la da yo je de go me ge so sur shan to ve ge la je ye ra san je cha ju yi ji so san je chu da so jo la chan ju bar do da jo je ran je do ne ra du chir Chanju semne ki bara ki chanju chok semne ki ne semje tamje da ge zhondo ni chanju je jo ye won je wai ji do la ben je san je do bara sho. Now here the Soxing around the temperature means, and here said the felt accumulation dissolve into me means. Remember before we will Amitayus front of you, Amitayu, in all the lineage. This morning we're talking. Now everything is dissolved for you, and then you let a while you meditate. If you practice yourself, you meditate. Within meditate, 5 minutes or 3 minutes, is needed to as much as to relaxing your mind. Nothing looking the text message, things like that. Just completely relax your mind. Okay. Then the next session, Om Sambhava Shuddha Sarvadhamma Sambhava Shuddha Hang. This means all the nature of Dharma is a phenomena. They're talking the phenomena, then arising within our phenomena. So next one, generation stage. So first go to English.
All grasping at substantiality, including conceptual fixation upon self and others, is purified into emptiness. From that state arises a multicolored lotus and moon disk seed. Upon that, both I and a dharma appear as the red syllable Sri with long vowel and vasaga. From this light radiates, accomplishing the two aims. The light then returns and dissolves into the 3 syllables.
So here said early generation stage. Next one you will see all the grasping at the substantiality, including conceptual fixation. So that is the making for us difficulty. Whereas the namdok is the thought or negative thought. It's also not only thought, it's very concrete. She told me this one, that's why she is very bad. He told me he was very bad. Because look, this word is so bad. It's a word, it's just echo. But the person, the tagging and the person, the subject, they're concrete. That's called namdok. Say here, so Om Sobhava Shuddha, early mantras means all thoughts need to become as empty echo, like say rainbow, like say illusion, like say dreams. They 8 different examples. Then there's the no longer the grasping. Everything's become emptiness. Emptiness is making everything is possible. Grasping cannot be. It's impossible. The two different. One is concrete. One is the emptiness. Emptiness and can make everything anytime, anything is possible. So then here say within emptiness arise and multicolor lotus, and then the moon cushion and sub in the dharma, and from letter C. Remember this morning we show here letter C. Letter C, if you can maybe take the picture yourself and you can maybe see. Okay, then you can print. This is the one you needed. Letter C. This called the Tibetan called Sogyik, the soul of the consciousness represented seed syllable. This letter is transforming to become whatever the sadhana deity. The Sri is important. So sometimes you see white Sri is our Lokadishwara, thumb, and green thumb, and so on and so forth. So this need to good image, and they're transforming. So now this way you can see also the possible, or other Gachan would say your own language letter, English maybe say TAM, thumb, or Sri. But this one is good, long time this letter used, this language used, many become enlightened, nothing wrong. Okay, so now next. Okay, that is where moon disk and the letter C in the red, and all that with the sound, light radiating, looks like the bright sun come in the morning or maybe day, no cloud. So bright radiating, this means light is the symbolic of the wisdom. At the other side, the darkness is the ignorance. So grasping a base of the ignorance, the emptiness base of the wisdom, that's where the light radiating. At darkness, there's no light radiating because the ignorance. Makes sense here? So that is where here, Gobotsawa Gudamao, the Buddha Amitayus red color. when you see and Buddha Amitabha, because imagination bring in your front, so beautiful like the rainbow. The same time, remember, no grasping, is not exist in the front of you permanently, but the emptiness allowed to appearance because this come from your mind. You come mind and imagination, you can see, now dissolve to your heart. Makes sense? You and Buddha Amitabha, inseparable. Makes sense? Then Buddha also, they go 80 minors and 32 major, excellent one. What do you call the West, what do you call the Miss US, Miss such. So this the Buddha is the best looking man or woman in this universe. All the virtue, and that's the getting is the excellent major and minors. Okay. Then the long hair from the back, and then the 13 different ornaments just talked this morning. Crown ornament, earrings, long necklace, all different things. It's 18 ornament. Okay, and then all those each place the spark light radiating to each sentient beings, and then the say Chinese Nyamsha and the hands together in the meditation position. And then the Chimichei Duzikangwa, so full of the vases, nectar, the longevity nectars, and also cover is nicely tight, many different fabric color silk, and to make sure not going out the steams and before the arriving and the blessing. So then the water cross, a white arm in your head, and red R. Blue hung, but didn't say here is that the way. And then three players, three letters radiating, inviting wisdom deities. And then you see the Za, Hung, Bam, Ho. That's the for mantra. Each letter means inviting, not only inviting, become unseparable forever. That's my simple explanation translator. Of course, there's much deeper than that. The mudras you will see, za, hung. Everybody can see, za, hung, bam, and ho. Okay, stay forever. Buddha Amitabha is with me. All right. Next. Okay. Now we will read one more together. Where is this one? Okay. Still a little bit. Om Sambhava Shuddha Sarva Dhamma Sambhava Shuddha Hang Dongpa Nyete Jir Dongpe Ngale Dashi Tenzin Ki Tokpa Ngoboran Jimpa Tamje Dongpa Nidu Chang Ngale Nazo Padma Dang Dawe Tenla Tadang Dorma Yiki Shimarab Rinja Zigda Dan Jewale Wei Chui Tuni Che Surundu Shilla Tim Ti Yonsu Kyurwale Gombo Tsepa Me Gundo Mar Nangla Ranshi Mewa Zembe Jemba Sheji Chai Nip Buddha Rebe Jeben Jen Rinpo Jen Nazo Ge Wujin Nijin Guj Toshe Chadu Shadu La Sobe Wei Chowen Zeb Taran Nazo Ji Tuyo Dan Meyo Jen Chani Nyamsha Ki Dingna Chime Tsiye Tu Tse Gang Pumbo Ga Jin Gui Jen Ge Chewa Nam Shabdor Ji Ji Mo Zhong Ge Shubwe Devar dimbar tugar hunge was redova te gomba dandave Sarva Tadangada Sabariware Agam Pading Bube Dube Alogen Gende Newt Shabda Bardi Dayeso Sarva Tadangada Abhigazadum Shi Sova Dave Wangile Sarva Tadangada Abhigingade Samaya Shiri Hung Shi Pumbe Chu Wangur Gu Kang Timata Chu Langmale Uwamegi Ujin Wange Lanam Ranila Tembarai Juro. So now here Sarva Tadangada Avikinza as the one empowerment they call Avikinza is the Tor in Luke. Same as the dharma, similar with this morning. Tor means all the negativity is clean away. Then the pouring of the nectar is our mind stream, something like that. Sarva Tadangada Ayunjana Sabari Wari Argam Pading Bube Dube Aloge Gende Nevodi Shabda Paradisa Yesoha. Okay, now this is short one in 4 stanzas. You memorize, good for the morning. You offering tea, coffee, or lunch or dinner. So this is the Amitayus practice. Essence one is this 4 stanzas. That's you see. Jigden Dembe Zo Chawa means Amitayus achieved the guide of this world. To me, Chiwamalun Jumze was glorious, subdue for all untimely death. So this is, we have so many here. You see, people say, oh, such and such overdosed, such and such gunshot. Those is the uncertainly death or untimely death. So longevity practice, gomi to nature what nampi jobs, refuge for helpless suffering beings. Those beings they're hopeless. They don't have any capacity to do something better because for example, people and drunk and the mind is no power left, So that being needed. That is what we call a prostitute to the Buddha, boundless life. So that is where you see this whole sentence is reason to we need long life. We need supplication to Buddha Amitabha. If you will remember, we will let a longer life, we have a chance to purify our karmas and help the others and many things. So otherwise, sometimes we're disappointed in ourselves and things like that. So this, if you could memorize, is good. Then praise. Next one. Toba weba tamje lai shingdu gwenje tangni ji ludo bai namgundu chodo tebe zubarai ji. English.
All those who are worthy of praise, I prostrate with bodies, as numerous as atoms in this universe, and praise them continuously with supreme faith.
Okay. So now here the mantra recitation, and the mantra recitation is very important. The three things: your body as you try to meditation, and mind focus of the meaning of the mantra, no missing. Of course, our recitation mantra is not the same as the people who speak in Sanskrit, but we tried our best and clear. And there's a recitation time. Remember, in the C, letter C is the center of your heart. All those long mantras surround this C in your heart. And this radiating to the longevity, remove all the untimely death arising those beings. Then you get bigger image. There is a red C in your middle of the living room. And then the rotating is all the dining tables, each rooms, and your family is longevity. Then let bigger, this is huge, or letter C in the town hall house, all the town's longevity. Then go to state, whatever you state in the long C, all state is being is long life. Then move to the capital, then the center of the universe, then all sentient beings. How to relate it? Make sense? Okay. Then recitation mantras, you can share there. We can reciting 3. All right. 3:30. Under 3:30, we will maybe long the mantra recitation. Maybe 3 long mantras, and then short one is maybe whatever we can. The many mantras more benefit. All our great teachers, whoever for your life, and the useful being in this earth, you need a long life. And the great Milarewa said, precious life, so rare. And like 100, you're not rare, Milarewa was very upset. So this beings, some beings not need too long. It's make mess up everywhere. So those are different story. We need to see some good guys and girls need long life at the prayer. You agreed, everyone? If you not agree, you say, I'm not agree. It's okay. What are you looking, Mary? Tea? I have water. I'm okay now, Mary. Okay. Om Namo Bhagavate Abharimita Ayunjana Sambhane Siddhantārantaya Tathāgataya Arahate Samya Sambuddhaya Teyada Om Punya Punya Mahapunya Abharimita Punya Abharimita Punya Jana Samarvajit Om Sarva Sagra Parishudi Dharma Dingangana Samogadi Sambhava Vishudi Manaya Parivari Soha Om Namo Bhagavate Abharimita Ayurveda Sambhane Siddhantārantaya Tathāgataya Arahate Samya Sambuddhaya Yada Om Punya Punya Mahapunya Abharimita Punya Abharimita Punya ya Jana Sambhara Jidi Om Sarvasam Sagra Bari Jidi Dharma De Gana Samoga De Sambhava Bishude Mainaya Parivari Zohar Om Namo Bhagavate Aparimata Ayuranjana Sambhene Aishado Danzorantaya Tadhangadaya Arahati Samya Sambhodaya Yada Om Punya Punya Maha Punya Aparimeda Punya Aparimeda Punya Jana Sambhara Jede Om Sarvasam Sagra Parishada Dharma Dinga Gana Samogade Sambhava Bishude Manaya Parivari Soha. First, before the short mantra, and Samantha, can you share the nice picture Amitayu? Then everybody can click in your phone, and you can use this in your imagination. Yes, so this is a very wonderful one. Oh, yeah, everyone have your own phone. Click there. Otherwise, sometimes you didn't get a nice picture with the base mantra. Okay. Now we're going to reciting together Om Amar Zavinda Soha. 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 Om Amarana Zavindaya 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 Om Amarana Zavindaya Soha. 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 Om Amarana Zavindaya Om Amarana Zavindaya Soha. 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 Amarana Zavindaya Soha. Om Amarana Zavindaya Soha. Om Amarana Zavindaya Soha. Om Amarano Zavinda Soha, 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 Om Amarano Zavinda Om Amarano Zavinda Soha, 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 Amarana Zavinda Soha, Om 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 Amarana Zavinda Om Amarana Zavinda Soha, 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 Om Amarana Om Amarana Zavinda Soha, Om Amarana Zavinda Soha. Now take picture weight. We will little bit speed. Now 60 miles an hour. Okay. Om Amarana Zavinda Soha, 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 Om Amarana Om Amarana Zavinda Soha, 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 Om Amarana Amarana Zavinda Soha, Om 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 Amarana Zavinda Sova, Om Amarana Zavinda Sova. Om Amarana Zavinda Sova, 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 Om Amarana Zavinda Sova. Om Amarana Zavinda Sova, Om Amarana Zavinda Sova, Om Amarana Zavinda Sova, Om Amarana Zavinda Zavinda Sova, Om Amarana Zavinda Sova, Om Amarana Zavinda Sova, Om Amarana Zavinda Sova, Om Amarana Zavinda Om Amarana Zavinda Sova, Om Amarana Zavinda Sova, Om Amarana Zavinda Sova, Om Amarana Zavinda Sova, Om Amarana Zavinda Om Amarana Zavinda Soha, Om Amarana Zavinda Sova, Om Amarana Zavinda Sova, Om Amarana Zavinda Sova, Om Amarana Zavinda Om Amarana Zavinda Soha, Om Amarana Zavinda Soha, Om Amarana Zavinda Soha, Om Amarana Zavinda Om Amarana Zavinda Sova, Om Amarana Zavinda Sova, Om Amarana Zavinda Sova, Om Amarana Zavinda Sova, Om Amarana Zavinda Om Amarana Zavinda Sova, Om Amarana Zavinda Sova, Om Amarana Zavinda Sova, Om Amarana Zavinda Sova. Om Amarana Zavinda Soha, Om Amarana Zavinda Sova, Om Amarana Zavinda Sova, Om Amarana Zavinda Sova. Om Amarana Zavinda Sova, 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 Om Amarana Zavinda Om Amarana Zavinda Soha. One more malas. Om Amarana Zavinda Sova, Om Amarana Zavinda Sova, Om Amarana Zavinda Sova, Om Amarana Zavinda Sova. Om Amarana Zavinda Soha, Om Amarana Zavinda Sova, Om Amarana Zavinda Sova, Om Amarana Zavinda Soha, Om Amarana Zavinda Sova, Om Amarana Zavinda Sova, Om Amarana Zavinda Sova. Om Amarana Zavinda Soha, Om Amarana Zavinda Sova, Om Amarana Zavinda Sova, Om Amarana Zavinda Sova, Om Amarana Zavinda Om Amarana Zavinda Sova, 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 Om Amarana Om Amarana Zavinda Sova, Om Amarana Zavinda Sova, Om Amarana Zavinda Sova, Om Amarana Zavinda Sova. Om Amarana Zavinda Sova, Om Amarana Zavinda Sova, Om Amarana Zavinda Sova, Om Amarana Sova, Om Amarana Zavinda 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 Sova, Om Amarana Om Amarana Zavinda Sova, 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 Om Amarana Zavinda Om Amarana Zavinda Sova, Om Amarana Zavinda Sova, Om Amarana Zavinda Sova, Om Amarana Zavinda Sova, Om Amarana Zavinda Sova. Om Amarana Zavinda Sova, Om Amarana Zavinda Sova, Om Amarana Zavinda Sova. Om Amarana Zavinda Sova, Om Amarana Zavinda Sova, Om Amarana Zavinda Sova, Om Amarana Zavinda Sova, Om Amarana Zavinda Om Amarana Zavinda Sova, Om Amarana Zavinda Sova, Om Amarana Zavinda Sova, Om Amarana Zavinda Sova. Om Amarana Zavinda Soha, Om Amarana Zavinda Sova, Om Amarana Zavinda Sova, Om Amarana Zavinda Sova, Om Amarana Zavinda Sova, Om Amarana Om Amarana Zavinda Sova, 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 Om Amarana Om Amarana Zavinda Soha, Om Amarana Zavinda Sova, Om Amarana Zavinda Sova, Om Amarana Zavinda Sova, Om Amarana Zavinda Om Amarana Zavinda Sova, Om Amarana Zavinda Sova, Om Amarana Zavinda Sova, Om Amarana Zavinda So now you can see we have now the Zoom set 40, and we have here and some say maybe some their names double, and this way we'll be here the people and total together 40. So now how many mantras we're reciting? Shismin Chungni 112, right? 43 times Shismin Chungni, yeah, 120. 12,000. So see, within maybe 10 minutes, 12,000 mantras. How we can finish the 100,000 mantras? See, if you will say it's not the case, we will be making this how to accumulate it together. As we see how do we will practice finish and want to practice also. So right now, I'm not saying this is my mantra, this is not your mantra, because we one mandala and reciting the same tune, reciting the two together. So this one, how many?
12,000.
12,000?
12,000. Yeah.
12,000.
Yeah. It's a lot. Because then we could complete 100,000 at once.
12,000.
12,000.
12,000.
Yeah.
So maybe 12,000, you see 100,000 one day, easy. If we maybe 40 people, easy. So now we will update their price. Then delicious coffee break. Okay, little bit. Next one. Okay. So again, we're going to stop there. Skip the last dedication. You can jump to the last page. So the tea break, they need dedication. Yeah, this one. So we can reciting together. Shri Jomden Gombo Tseba Me Ninjing Dwe Yawandi Dakso Dugum Malu Tseyi Rinzin Chodo. Okay, one's English.
Chi, through the virtue of having approached and accomplished the Bhagavan, protector Amitayus, may I and all other beings without exception attain the stage of a supreme longevity of knowledge holder.
Okay, now we will maybe just 10-minute break, tea break. If you need to go to maybe stretch or exercise or stay one place, make coffee, tea, 10 minutes. Okay, now Mary, you say you have tea?
Yes, I'm having
Okay, bring tea, delicious tea. I think maybe coffee, tea,
coffee.
coffee fun. Because tea, this morning, a lot of tea.
You prefer coffee?
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah, slowly your knees.
Tea break?
Yes, tea break. Tea break. This number called 3 times with this. Okay, okay, I want tea. I can turn.